Trump and DeVos's education budget is going to ruin students' lives. But is it really? I'm Allie Stuckey, and here's the deal. One of the biggest Democratic complaints about Trump's budget proposal is its education portion, where the administration wants to slash $10.6 billion from various public school programs and calls for $1.4 billion to expand school choice for students. Democrats in Congress, Elizabeth Warren especially, are decrying the immorality of the decision because taking money away from public schools is going to leave millions of poor children destitute, teachers are going to be under-equipped, and the whole country is going to hell in a handbasket, all because of Trump and DeVos's horrific education budget. Essentially, what Senator Warren and Democrats are trying to get you to believe is school choice, voucher programs, or education savings accounts is bad because they redistribute money from poor schools to already wealthy schools. The underlying argument here is the less money government gives to public schools, the less successful their students and teachers are. But is that true? Does more money equal more success for students and teachers? According to research published by the Education Department earlier this year, the Obama administration pumped $5.1 billion taxpayer dollars into 1,500 failing public schools from 2010 to 2013 in the hopes of bettering students' education. Did it help? No, not even a little bit. The data states that 2/3 of the schools were proficient on state reading and math tests before their schools received grant money, and the same amount were proficient after. An interim report in 2015 showed some kids were even backsliding. So, yay, your tax dollars did nothing. And Democrats want to talk about how Republicans don't care about the teachers or schools, but what they don't want you to know is that it was actually Obama who threatened teachers' jobs in public schools. He offered schools $2 million a year for 3 years if, and only if, they did one of the four things. 1. Get rid of the principal and 50% of the staff. 2. Close the school and send the students to a better school. 3. Change to a charter school. Or 4. Get rid of all of its instructional techniques. And guess what? Even for the schools who took the money and did those things, they didn't get any better. These are huge investments of our tax dollars with no return whatsoever. Do you know why? Because school improvement grants, aka money without school choice, do not work. The U.S. public school system costs us $600 billion per year, yet those funds aren't equating to student success. The Program for International Student Assessment ranked the U.S. 35th in math and 27th in science out of 64 developed countries. And if we know that lacking money isn't the issue, what is it? Well, it's simple. It's for lack of competition, which is the biggest benefit of school choice. It's competition, you know, that thing called the market, that can improve education for students who are low income, homeless, bullied, or who have special needs and aren't getting what they need at the school in their district. I mean, do you honestly buy the lie that it's more compassionate to force kids who learn differently to go to a school that's not working for them? I'm not buying it, and neither should you. The Knowledge is Power program, for example, has 200 charter schools nationwide, and its students consistently outperform the average of academic growth in all subjects. This is undeniable evidence of the benefit school choice in a competitive market can have on students. So why can't everyone agree? Well, because of these pleasant little groups called teachers' unions. Democrats like Senator Warren rely heavily on their support, and do you know what teachers' unions hate? They hate school choice, because school choice necessitates competition and change, and there is nothing unions resent more than competition and change. Did you get that? It would seem that it's actually the Democrats and the unions who don't care about the students. They prioritize stability for the teachers over success for the students. That's why they want more money pumped into the schools without offering choice, which, as the numbers prove, does not work. So don't listen to the empty, emotional pleas from the Democrats begging you to protest this budget because it endangers kids' futures. It's not true. Once again, they're basing their arguments on feelings instead of facts. Don't be manipulated by their deceptive rhetoric. Do your research and find out the truth.